Welcome to our deep dive today. We're going on a little journey, you might say. A journey into the world of Polish innovation.
Yeah, Polish innovation.
And you might be surprised at just how much Poland has contributed to.
Yeah.
I mean, to science and to technology, even culture.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Polish ingenuity, it's really kind of flown under the radar, but the impact is undeniable once you start, looking into it.
Well, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to look into it. Our source material is packed with these fascinating stories about all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling you're going to learn a thing or two about Poland that you never knew before. So you ready to jump in?
Absolutely. Let's dive in.
All right, let's start with the heavy hitters. Let's talk about science and technology.
Okay.
Names like, Nicholas Copernicus and Marie Curie. I mean, those names probably ring a bell, right?
Yeah, of course. Copernicus, the astronomer who dared to put the sun at the center of the solar system.
Right.
Or, his heliocentric model, that was a radical departure from the Earth-centric view. I mean, that had dominated for centuries and centuries. It's hard to overstate the impact that had on our understanding the universe and our place within it.
Yeah. It's like switching from thinking your pizza's all about the crust to suddenly realizing the toppings are where it's at.
Right.
Talking about a game changer.
Total game changer.
And then there's Marie Curie. Oh, a Polish-born scientist. I mean, who needs no introduction? 2 Nobel Prizes, 2 different scientific fields, physics and chemistry. That's unheard of.
Yeah. Curie's work on radioactivity was truly groundbreaking. I mean, she not only discovered new elements, like polonium,
Right.
which was named after her homeland, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
And radium, but she paved the way for new medical treatments and our understanding of atomic structure. I mean, she really advanced things so much.
It's amazing how these early discoveries, they still shape our world today.
Yeah.
But Polish innovation, it goes beyond the big name. So have you ever heard of Stefan Banach?
Stefan Banach.
He made major contributions to something called functional analysis.
Oh.
I know that sounds intimidating.
Yeah, it can be a little abstract, but think of it this way. Banach's work is like creating a powerful set of tools for engineers and computer scientists use to solve complex problems. His theories help us understand and predict how systems behave. I mean, that's essential in fields like telecommunications, signal processing, even economics.
So from the vastness of space to the intricacies of mathematical systems, Polish minds have been shaping our world. And speaking of intricate systems, there's Benoit Mandelbrot, the father of fractal geometry, those mesmerizing, infinitely repeating patterns that you see in nature.
Yeah.
And in computer graphics, that's Mandelbrot's legacy.
Yeah, Mandelbrot's work showed us that complexity. It can rise from simple rules, and it has applications in fields ranging from art and architecture to weather forecasting and financial modeling.
Polish innovation isn't just about abstract theories, though.
Right.
Let's talk about inventions that have directly impacted our daily lives. Take Ignacy Łukasiewicz, for example. He might not be a household name, but you've definitely benefited from his work.
Łukasiewicz, the inventor of the kerosene lamp. It might seem simple now, but in the mid-19th century, this was a revolution.
Seriously, imagine a world lit only by candles or gaslight. Łukasiewicz's invention brought affordable lighting to the masses, extended working hours, and even helped to kickstart the oil industry.
Yeah, it's a prime example of how a seemingly simple innovation can have far-reaching consequences.
And speaking of innovations that have changed the way we communicate, let's not forget Henryk Magnuski, the Polish engineer who developed the first walkie-talkie.
Yeah, while working at Motorola, Magnuski's invention, it revolutionized battlefield communication during World War II. But its impact, it goes so far beyond that. Today, walkie-talkies are used by everybody. First responders, construction workers, hikers, bird watchers, everybody.
It's amazing how these inventions, they're born out of necessity. Or inspired by a simple problem, and they end up having such a lasting impact.
Yeah.
But you know what else is fascinating? Poland's economic performance. According to that 2021 Bloomberg Innovation Index, Poland ranked 23rd globally.
That's right. Yeah, and it highlights their strengths in manufacturing and a high concentration of high-tech companies. And the success is rooted in that strong foundation in science and engineering that we've been talking about. Poland has a skilled workforce and a growing tech sector.
Yeah. Seems like they figured out a recipe for success.
Yeah.
But let's not forget about Poland's contributions to defense technology. We're talking about modern military advancements like the PT-91 tank and the Grom anti-aircraft missile system. Pretty impressive, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those innovations are part of Poland's efforts to strengthen its defense capabilities, particularly in the context of the Eastern Shield Project. This initiative focuses on bolstering their eastern borders
Yeah.
and modernizing their military equipment.
So they're thinking about security. But let's go back in time a bit
Okay.
and explore some lesser-known defense innovations. You got to hear about the Maroshek KB 35 anti-tank rifle.
Okay.
Picture this. It's 1939. Poland is facing invasion. This rifle, designed by Józef Maroszek, was a game changer. It could pierce the light armor used in tanks at the time, giving Polish forces a fighting chance.
Yeah. It's a testament to the resourcefulness of Polish engineers who, even under immense pressure, they found ways to innovate and defend their country. And speaking of ingenuity during wartime, the Błyskawica submachine gun is another fascinating example. This weapon was secretly produced by the Polish resistance during World War II, combining elements of German and British design.
Wait, so they were building weapons right under the noses of the occupiers.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
they had to be resourceful. And these clandestine workshops, it allowed the resistance to arm themselves with the Błyskawica, a symbol of defiance that played a key role in events like the Warsaw Uprising. Imagine those resistance fighters armed with these secretly produced weapons fighting for their freedom. I mean, it's a powerful image.
Really speaks to the resilience and determination of the Polish people. But Polish innovation isn't all about science and technology.
Right.
Let's move on to their rich cultural heritage. Starting with literature.
Right.
Poland has a long and storied literary tradition.
It does.
Think of figures like Adam Mickiewicz, whose epic poem, Pan Tadeusz, is a cornerstone of Polish literature. It paints such a vivid picture of Polish life and history. It's considered a national treasure.
It is. And then there's Wisława Szymborska, a poet who won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1996.
Right.
Szymborska's work is known for its wit, its philosophical depth, and her ability to find profound meaning in everyday life. Her poems, they're like these little windows into the human experience, and they invite us to look at the world with fresh eyes.
I'm definitely adding her to my reading list. Now, we can't talk about Polish culture without mentioning Frédéric Chopin.
Yeah.
He's a true icon of classical music.
Oh, yeah. Chopin's compositions are instantly recognizable, full of emotion, elegance, and technical brilliance. His music transcends time and cultural boundaries. And it's no surprise that he remains one of the most beloved composers of all time.
I bet you've heard his music even if you don't realize it. He pops up everywhere, from movies and TV shows to commercials and even video games. Speaking of video games, did you know that Poland has made significant contributions to this global phenomenon?
They have, absolutely. Poland has a thriving video game industry with some incredibly talented studios.
Yeah.
One standout is CD Projekt RD, the creators of the Witcher series.
Oh yes, The Witcher.
Hmm.
Based on Andrzej Sapkowski's fantasy novels, these games are known for their immersive storytelling, complex characters, and stunning visuals.
Yeah, they've captivated gamers worldwide, proving that Polish creativity can hold its own on the global stage. Imagine stepping into that world, battling fantastical creatures, navigating moral dilemmas, and exploring this richly detailed landscape. It's a testament to the power of Polish imagination.
And The Witcher is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Other studios like Techland, creators of Dying Light and Call of Juarez, and 11-bit studios known for the thought-provoking This War of Mine. They're also making waves in the industry.
Yeah. These studios, they're pushing the boundaries of game design, crafting inclusive worlds and these thought-provoking narratives that resonate with players globally.
It's clear that Polish innovation goes far beyond what many people realize.
Hmm.
I mean, from scientific breakthroughs that have shaped our understanding of the universe to cultural icons.
Yeah.
And even the games we play. Polish ingenuity has left its mark on the world.
Oh, and we've only just scratched the surface.
That's right. There's so much more to explore.
Welcome back to our deep dive into Polish innovation. As we've seen, Poland's contributions are incredibly diverse, but there's a common thread that runs through all of them: a spirit of resilience.
It's fascinating how Poland's history, marked by those periods of upheaval and change, it seems to have fueled this drive to innovate and overcome challenges. It's like they've turned adversity into a source of strength.
Yeah, that's a great observation. And this resilience is evident in every aspect of Polish culture, from science and technology to art and even cuisine. Speaking of art, have you ever heard of Polish poster art?
Polish poster art. I can't say that I have. Tell me more.
It's this unique art form. It really flourished in Poland during the 20th century. Polish poster artists developed this distinctive style, characterized by bold graphics, vibrant colors, and a touch of surrealism. These posters, they weren't just advertisements. They were considered works of art in their own right.
So they were using art to communicate ideas and even make social or political commentary.
Exactly. They promoted cultural race films and even social causes. Polish poster art gained international recognition, influencing design trends worldwide. It's a testament to the power of visual communication, especially in a time before the internet and social media.
It's amazing how art can transcend borders and time periods. But let's move on to another form of visual storytelling that Poland excels at: cinema. I've always been impressed by the depth and emotional resonance of Polish films.
Yeah, you're right. Polish cinema has this rich and complex history, known for its artistic excellence and a willingness to tackle difficult subjects. Think of films like Knife in the Water by Roman Polanski or Ashes and Diamonds by Andrzej Wajda. These are cinematic masterpieces. They explore themes of war trauma and the complexities of Polish history and identity.
They're films that stay with you long after those credits roll, challenging you to think and feel deeply. And it's not just about historical dramas. Polish cinema continues to evolve, producing a diverse range of films that reflect the full spectrum of human experience.
That's right.
Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about something that always brings people together: food.
Yeah.
Polish cuisine is a delightful blend of hearty, comforting dishes and sophisticated flavors.
It is.
All right, you got my attention. I'm always up for exploring new culinary traditions. What should I be adding to my must-try list?
Well, you can't talk about Polish cuisine without mentioning pierogi.
Oh, pierogi.
These delicious dumplings, filled with savory or sweet ingredients, they are a staple of Polish cuisine and true comfort food. They're like little pockets of happiness.
Pierogi. I've definitely heard of those. What else is there?
Another classic is bigos.
Bigos.
It's this hearty hunter's stew that typically combines sauerkraut meat mushrooms and a medley of spices. It's slow-cooked, bursting with flavor, and perfect for a cold winter day.
That sounds incredibly warming and satisfying. Anything for those with a sweet tooth.
Ah, yes. Polish pastries and desserts are a must-try. Potski, for instance.
Oski?
They're fluffy, deep-fried donuts, often filled with fruit preserves or custard. And for a lighter option, there's sernik, a Polish cheesecake known for its creamy texture and delicate flavor.
Okay, my mouth is watering. Pierogi, bigos, potski, sernik, Polish cuisine sounds like a celebration of good food and good company.
It is, exactly. It's a cuisine that reflects the warmth and hospitality of the Polish people. Now let's move from the kitchen table back to the world stage. We talked about Poland's ranking in the Bloomberg Innovation Index, but there's more to their economic success story.
I'm all ears. What's driving their economic growth?
Poland has undergone a remarkable economic transformation in recent decades, transitioning from a centrally planned economy to a market-based one. And this shift, combined with strategic investments in infrastructure, a favorable business environment, and a commitment to innovation, has led to significant growth and development.
So they've really embraced the global economy. What are some of the key industries that are thriving in Poland today?
Poland has a diversified economy with a range of successful industries. Manufacturing remains a major sector with a focus on automotive production, electronics, and machinery. They've also got this booming tech scene with a growing number of startups and tech companies specializing in software development, artificial intelligence, and fintech.
It sounds like they're leveraging their strengths: a skilled workforce, a commitment to innovation, and a strategic approach to economic development to position themselves as a leader on the global stage.
Yeah, and it's important to remember that Poland's economic success isn't just about numbers. It's about improving the lives of its citizens and contributing to the global economy in a meaningful way. It's a story of transformation, resilience, and a commitment to progress.
And it's a story that's still being written. I'm eager to see what Poland accomplishes in the years to come, but for now, let's talk about something that's both ancient and cutting edge: amber. Poland is famous for its amber deposits, and this precious material has played a significant role in Polish culture for centuries.
Amber, the fossilized resin of ancient trees, often containing perfectly preserved insects or plant matter. It's like a window into the past, offering glimpses of ecosystems that existed millions of years ago. Polish amber has been prized for its beauty and rarity, used to create jewelry ornaments and even works of art.
I could just picture those intricately carved amber pieces glowing with warmth and history.
Yeah.
It's fascinating how something so old can still captivate us today. But you mentioned amber being cutting edge as well. What do you mean by that?
Well, Polish scientists and researchers are now exploring the potential of amber in modern applications. One fascinating area is the medical field.
Oh, really?
Amber contains a compound called succinic acid, which has shown potential medicinal properties. Researchers are investigating its use in anti-inflammatory and antibacterial treatments.
So this ancient material could hold the key to new medical breakthroughs. That's incredible.
It is. It's a testament to Polish ingenuity, finding innovative ways to use their resources and push the boundaries of knowledge. They're drawing inspiration from the past while looking toward the future.
It's a beautiful blend of tradition and innovation. As we wrap up this deep dive, I'm struck by the sheer breadth and depth of Polish innovation. We've covered so much ground, from the cosmos to the kitchen table, from art and cinema to economic advancements and even ancient amber.
And I hope our listeners have come away with a new appreciation for Poland's contributions to the world. It's a country that has often been overlooked, but its impact is undeniable.
Absolutely. Poland's story is a reminder that innovation can emerge from unexpected places, and that even a nation with a complex and challenging history can make profound contributions to the world.
Poland's journey of innovation is still unfolding, and I, for one, am excited to see what they achieve next.
Me too. And to our listener, we hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Polish innovation. We encourage you to continue exploring, learning, and discovering all the amazing things that Poland has to offer. Until next time, keep that spark of curiosity alive.